Why do people live in Sai Kung?
49 coolest neighborhoods in the world, cafe, beach, very good community feel.
Let's go to Sai Kung. Hi, I'm Bobo and welcome to Hing Keng Shek. It's a village in the corner of the Sai Kung district, which is known for its quaint little fishing villages, delightful seafood, and long hiking trails, perfect for those who enjoy the great outdoors. Before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Squarefoot for all things Hong Kong real estate. Now let's get started.
The village house we're looking at today is House 10H in Hing Keng Shek Village, which offers 145 units across 79 blocks. A lot of these houses, especially the larger ones, can cost up to around 50 million Hong Kong dollars, but our house is on the cheaper side at 8 million Hong Kong dollars, or $11,400 per square foot. This top floor unit measures 700 square feet in size, which is the third floor of the house, and it comes with 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, a 700 square foot private rooftop, and 1 parking space. Let's start with the living room.
Starting with the living room, I really like how there's more than enough space. It's quite an open floor plan here. So there's enough room for these 2 sofas, a coffee table, and a TV. And then we have room for bookshelves and cabinets. And then finally, we open up to these floor-to-ceiling balcony windows. And there are, of course, mosquito nets installed as there's a tree right outside.
Location-wise, it's a double-edged sword. Since you're on the 3rd floor, you do get much greater privacy and security, not to mention great morning sun, thanks to the home's southeast-facing position. However, accessibility is trickier given its remote location, and to access the front door, you have to walk up 2 flights of stairs, unless your name is Spider-Man. If not, and you're big on convenience, this is definitely something to keep in mind.
Right over here is the guest bedroom. As we enter, we can first see this desk over here that you can do your work at. I do think that the light is slightly lacking over here, and so that's why we have this lamp for additional support. And then finally, we have this bed parked into the corner of the room.
While you do get great ventilation with the 2 windows, I thought this room could have had more privacy still, because when the blinds are up, you can see right into your neighbors' homes and vice versa. So keep them closed when you need a little bit of privacy.
So entering this 2nd bedroom now. Now, if you can't tell this is a bedroom, you'd be mistaken because this is the bed that fills up the entire room. And then there's a room for floor-to-ceiling wardrobe as well as this cabinet. It is kind of a tight squeeze, but I think that without this cabinet here, it would be a little easier to move.
With such a massive bed, are 2 wardrobes really necessary? Well, if you think back to our guest room, you may have noticed that there was no wardrobe, hence the chest of drawers in the 2nd room. So if you really want a wardrobe for your guest room, consider one with sliding doors so you've still got room for your work desk. Or if you just are really keen on having 2 wardrobes in the 2nd room, consider having a smaller bed instead so there's more wiggle room, more breathing space.
So this is the bathroom now, right across the living room. As we enter, you can see this bathroom vanity here. It's very simple. I really like the glass countertop because that means it's easy to clean. And then on my left, there's this enclosed shower bath situation. I really enjoy the blue tint. It gives it a very sci-fi feel. It's an absolute unit, by the way. And then right over here, there's these windows that you can open up for ventilation.
Before we head to the master bedroom, here's a little hallway moment. This is a cozy transition space filled with oriental furnishings. You've got your flooring with these large handmade style tiles, a bifold door with gold finishings which serves as a room divider between the living and resting areas, and a wood carved pendant light for extra brightness. These details bring warmth and character to the space.
Then we have the master bedroom. This is the queen size bed right in the corner of the room. On either side are bedside tables, and then right in the corner there's this armchair over here. It looks like a slightly tight squeeze, but the squeeze isn't too bad. And then finally we have these floor to ceiling windows here where you can wake up in the morning, look out onto the surroundings from your bed.
Look at how those full-height windows lead you out onto the very balcony that we saw earlier. You can now get to the living room from the bedroom in literally 3 seconds if you're quick. Now, I'm a cross ventilation kind of girl, so I'm really loving how almost all the rooms in this house have at least 2 windows. But on another note, I do want to point out that all the beds in the bedrooms are placed under the windows. This means that some light may leak through the bottom of the curtains and affect sleep quality as a result. So to prevent this, you might want to install something like blackout shades or other curtains that can really stick to a window.
This is the second floor. Now we have the kitchen right over here. I really enjoy the fluorescent troffers overhead because I think it makes the space super well lit. And then we also have these floor-to-ceiling windows that really bring in a lot of natural light. Clearly there's more than enough space here as there's room for an L-shaped countertop as well as built-in storage cabinets.
The kitchen and dining areas were probably my favorite part of the whole house, and I think it's because there was just something very incredibly satisfying about the sheer size of it. Like this absolute unit, and unlike conventional kitchens with their exhaust fans, this kitchen is so large it's got a whole air conditioner. So there may be some concerns about energy use, but something else this kitchen has that not many do is full-height glass doors, which basically offer fresh air and excellent light flow. So this kitchen is great for anyone who loves to cook with their loved ones or throws dinner parties regularly, and you can sit around the extendable dining table for that. Little disclaimer, this kitchen is on the rooftop, but it is an authorized rooftop structure, meaning it's legal. If you want to find out more about Village House regulations, go ahead and click into the sidebar for our Clearwater Bay Village House tour, where we very briefly touch on this. Now, about the kitchen itself, for those who find fluorescent lights a little commercial in appearance, you can try switch them out for more ambient warm lighting for a cozier vibe. Nonetheless, I do think the tropical green wallpaper does do a lot to brighten up the space. Finally, our kitchen opens up to this rooftop terrace. I see this being a lovely spot for alfresco dining with your friends and family. It's got strong lights, keeping the space bright for if you want to dine out at night. But during the day, you've got your mountain views and of course, great sun. It's overlaid with long wood planks for a laid-back vibe, which lead you to a series of potted plants on the terrace ledge. Obviously, because this is the rooftop, this is a great place to garden because your plants get plenty of exposure to sunlight. On another note, it's clear that the homeowners really made use of their second floor. Aside from the kitchen and rooftop terrace, you've got a small storage shed. And that concludes our house tour.
Ad time! For all things premium real estate in Hong Kong, head on over to the Hing Keng Shek Squarefoot app. Whatever it is you're looking for, we've got you covered.
For a somewhat remote place like Hing Keng Shek, transportation is actually pretty decent. Just outside the village, you will find a bus stop close to the luxury development Marina Cove. This is a 15-minute walk from the house, and from there, you have access to plenty of buses and minibuses that can reach the rest of the city. For instance, to go to Sai Kung Public Pier, or essentially the center of Sai Kung, there's a 12-minute bus ride on minibus 1S, which comes every 20 minutes. By car, you're a 7-minute drive to Sai Kung, 8 minutes to the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, 10 minutes to Tseung Kwan O, and 35 minutes to Central. In these areas, and even on the way to those areas, you have access to pretty much all the amenities you need, as well as tons of restaurants, public gyms, yachting, fishing, hanging out at the beach, lots to do.
Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Squarefoot for all things Hong Kong real estate. Bye!